Friends, episode 55. Now, check it out. Today, we're going to talk about some things. A little different. I kind of didn't have a topic ready, so I'm just going to talk about what's on my brain. Yeah, I have a little brain. I think we can get right into to this. Things that concern me and things that stay in my brain and my mind. If someone hurts you and you tell them, you tell them that you hurt me, you did this, you did that. If someone tells you that, you don't get to say, no, I didn't. You know? You could say, I'm sorry. But you can also take a plate and throw it down and break it in a million pieces. Pick it up, put it back together, tape it back together, make it usable again. But it doesn't change nothing. Doesn't change anything. You still broke it. And that's kind of what I'm trying to say. There's still broken people that have been hurt so many times and so many ways that every hurt is unique because every person's experience is unique. You know, there's people out there who have been hurt so bad that they put up a wall between them and trust. There's people out there that have been hurt so bad that they cannot, for the life of them, understand why somebody would be nice to them. There's people out there that have been hurt so bad that they're never going to get over it. It is mentally traumatizing for them to know the situation they were in led to the way they are now. In other words, people are the product sometimes of the situations they've been in. And it's hard to be a normal, and I use that loosely, whatever you want to call normal, person. Live a normal life. You can say it's anxiety. You can say depression. You can say introvert. You can say extrovert. You can say novert. You can say, I don't care what you say. But when somebody comes to you wanting answers because they're trying to become a new person or a better person or move on, be there for them. Because you never know. And you'll never know on some people. You think you do. And you may be this close to what you're right about, or you may be this close to what you're right about, or you may be this close to what you're right about. You may not be right at all. You do not know. I'm going to tell you what I told somebody. You only know what I want you to know of me. Everybody else is that way too. People hurt all the time, folks. Now, I'm not saying don't express it. Tell someone if they hurt you. You'll be surprised how many people will say, no, I didn't. Or they're concerned and you can tell that they just want to hear it. They don't care. You know they don't. And then there's some time where you have instincts, where you know somebody has done something, you just can't put your finger on it. You know it. Like you know this. Your clairvoyancy is off the charts. And I don't know why we know those things. I don't know how we know these things. And some people, no matter how much you tell them that you feel and you know and you can't prove, but this is to the table until you put it in front of their faces, and even then, What does that saying goes? Until they're blue in the face. You can talk to somebody until they're blue in the face. And they'll never, ever admit anything. You see, people want to be loved. People want to be accepted. They don't want to be put down. This life that they have created, they can't always admit it. Some people cannot admit because their life's up here now. They can't go back to this or where they were because, oh no, I've done this, I can't lie. Knowing that that is why they will not admit any kind of truth in their life. What you and I would find horrible about somebody else, maybe they just find, And maybe what somebody else finds, is really horrible to them. But the bottom line is some people I know, we all know some, for real, really know somebody who will not admit anything, or they instantly get amnesia when you talk about something. They'll answer everything they have to say if you ask them something, and then the one thing that you want to know, they forgot. I don't know. I know many people whose favorite line is, I don't know. You know, there's also people in this world who do nothing wrong when they know something is going on with somebody inside, mentally, inside. If somebody is hurting, some people don't know how to react to that. Some people think that if I say something, it's going to cause a scene. If I don't say nothing, then they're going to do this, and I don't really know what to say, and I don't know what to do. People are vulnerable, and we're all different. You know, I was saying earlier, essentially, you don't know what somebody is going through. You don't. You might think you know somebody so far, or you might think you know somebody, a certain way. Doesn't mean you do. And even if you do, the truth is, you never really know. Like somebody takes their life, or somebody splits town, or somebody had thoughts about just up and disappearing. Not necessarily dying or nothing like that. Just to leave. You'll be surprised how many people out there that you love the most, that are like the most, that are absolutely wonderful people. But they have those kind of thoughts. Now, you don't got to be those. You be anybody is what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say and emphasize that people who you think don't do, and people who you think do don't. That's almost any equation you're in. I don't think they drink a beer. They may or may not be the drunkest person in a closet. Well, I don't think that they would ever drive a car recklessly. They may be the one who's got the most ticket. I'm just saying it sounds hypocritical and judgmental. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you would be surprised that there's people out there who you think have it all under control, and they make it look good, and they wear it well. It's heavy, but you can't see it. And you'll never know that underneath that surface, that facade, that guise of a smile, they're hurting. They have sorrow. They have depression. They have anxiety. They're an introvert, extrovert, whatever, as I was saying earlier, whatever. And I don't mean skeletons in their closet. That's a whole nother, that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking people who sometimes just want to be alone. They're out there. They want to be around somebody. They're out there. People who just want to make everybody laugh. They're out there. People who want to be like, I can fix that. They're out there. And then you got just people who are just people. They're just always there. They've always been there. Kind of like your friends. You've got good friends, and you got platonic friends. Guys can even have platonic friends, especially. But women seem to have platonic friends. And I don't think I understand this, but it's where they can be so close that they wouldn't, but if prompted or if needed, they'd sleep with each other, kiss each other, but at the same time, they would never do that. It's hard. We're platonic. Maybe I don't understand that word. Maybe I'm an idiot. But, like, if you tried something the way a female and her female friend acted, platonic female friend, if you did that, being the boyfriend or the husband, oh, that wouldn't fly, would it? Wouldn't fly at all. You take two girls, they did something, and they're like, ah, and I don't mean like a sexual relationship or nothing like that. I just mean it can be anything for this. I'm just throwing across the board. They can do something together, and you can go, oh my gosh, that's crazy, that's wrong. But if your girlfriend, wife, whatever, and her friend found out that you did say it was reversed, they'd both be giving you crap, so much crap, you know they would. We can't win for losing. And when a woman's fed up, she's fed up. But when a guy's fed up, we're buttholes. We're mean. We get typecast. We're all the same, and I assure you that we're not. I guess what I'm really saying, folks, is be kind. Some people will try to go out of the way to be kind, and they don't realize that a simple nod, which I've said this on many shows in the past year, a simple nod, that'll work. Some people want a door held open. Some people want to be the person being nice. They walk around like this, and they're like, I can be nice and make me feel, how you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? You know what I mean? Just to say something. Be kind. Everybody is going through some kind of battle. And I know that sounds so cliche-ish, right? Is that a word, cliche-ish? That sounds like the same old story, in other words. But I assure you, most of them you don't know about. All of them, majority of them, you don't know about. Could that be a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I don't know everybody's problems, but I know this. We all have one thing in common. A lot of things in common we do, but that one thing that I know that we all do, we want to be accepted. When you have two people that want to be accepted, one here and one here, and you can see what they're doing and you can see what they're doing, and they know, one's going to go, look, they're showing off. The other one's going to go, oh, they're buttholes, oh, blah, blah, blah. You can't. Two people that want to be accepted are actually some awesome individuals. I say two, many. Once again, I'm talking many. I'm not going to just mean, they can be awesome. And I don't care what anybody says. Be kind. I hope all this is making sense. Be kind. Some people are so messed up inside mentally because of what they've been through. And you don't know that a lot, but because of what they've been through, that it's hard for them to reciprocate back something good. It's hard for them to be understood. It's hard for them to be in a place like everyone else. It goes back to people just wanting to be alone. And people just want to be a center of attention. Some people just want to be. I think we should be kind. I keep saying that. You've heard that. You've seen that. We've all seen and heard this. But do you really know what it means to be kind? Now, I'm one to talk. My problem is I always want answers to situations that arise in my life. I want the answers, like why. And the people that you turn to the most in your life are the ones that can almost never help you. Not that they're useless, they're just, they can't. There. You see what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. You also never know what someone not only is going through, but what they're thinking. None of us are psychic, no matter how bad we try to be or they think we are. Nobody's psychic. You never hear of psychics winning the lottery. That's all I'm saying. But you never know what someone's thinking. So, I guess, you know, if someone's walking down the road or street or wherever have you, and they're doing their thing and they're looking like they're mean mugging you while you're walking by, they may be thinking if I try to look mean or something, those people leave me alone. Or they may be like, if I act like something's wrong with you, I'll get left alone. Or they may just be their defense mechanism of being shy. I don't know. Like apples and oranges all day, there's many of reasons why people are different. And I don't care to know. I don't care to know why people need what they need in life. What I do know is it's not our place to always know why, but it's our place to lend a hand. It's our place to be kind. It's our place to help your fellow brother, sister brotherhood out, period. The youth, the elder, the mids, whatever you call them, it's our place. So be kind. I can't stress this enough. I'm guilty of not being kind. But that was a long time ago. It was before I had things happen to me. I was a young adolescent. I don't know that I wasn't unkind, but I wasn't kind. I didn't go out of my way to just, hey. But now I get older and I try to be humble. I try to be kind. Things that are on my plate and that are my problems, and I haven't even begun to eat. I know it ain't somebody else's problem. You see? Now we all may have similar problems, but you never know. And you never also know that one step away from somebody, they have that one step away from losing their mind or going crazy because they think they can't go anywhere. It's a shell of a person. A lot of people ain't going to understand that because they ain't got to worry about things like that. That's fine. Check on your strong friends. Check on those people. Check on all your friends, matter of fact. A simple, like I said earlier, a simple flipping of the bird, a gesture of peace, a thumbs up, a jiving you, giving you a little jushin. Maybe that's all somebody needs. A simple, remember this? I just thought of a memory from us, man. I don't know what you're doing or went through. It's crazy. Last year, I woke up one morning and I had one of my friends on my brain. Like that's all I could think about. I can tell you to this day, I don't know why. I hadn't talked to him in like 4 months. Maybe longer. I don't know why I woke up with my buddy on my brain and in my dome and my thought process. Like before I even like brushed my teeth, before I had my coffee, I was thinking of this guy. Good friend of mine. And I left him a message. In an audio message, you know, you hold the button down, you talk, you know. And I won't say everything I said, but For some reason, I've known him for a long time, and for some reason, I decided to tell him that I'm going to pray for him, and I love him, and I don't know what's got him down and out, but I miss you, and I miss your company. It's going to be all right. Soon things will all be over. Whatever you're brought to, you'll be brought through. Like, I was giving him that kind of talk. That was like 9 o'clock in the morning, or 8, something like that. 6:30 that evening, I saw that he had seen the message. I'm like, cool, man. Made me feel good. At least he's seen it, you know. 2 days later, he was deceased. And what I didn't know was at the times that he didn't talk to me and we didn't chat, talking to some other friends who hadn't heard him either. You know, I didn't know that he was fighting some cancer, and he was a soldier, not telling nobody, and he was getting, I think, treatment, and I believe he was on hospice and all that, you know, all the stuff. And I didn't know that. I don't know what prompted me to tell him that. And I told him in the message, I'm like, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I feel like you need to know. I love you, man. Thank you for everything you've done in my life, dude. You're an inspiration, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know that I was saying. And as far as I know, I'm the last person to talk to him. I don't know. I don't know about all that. But what I do know is you never know. There's people that want relationships rekindled, or they want families and relatives to get back and talk together. Some of that stuff is never going to happen, okay? And if you spend all your time worrying about what may have been, you're never going to do what you need to do. Today, it's called the present because it is a gift. The future is not written, and the past is behind you. I don't know, guys. Be kind. Be kind. I'm going to let this music take us out. But there's 3 words that I always, what do I say? Love, peace, chicken grease.
Presentations.